In this video, I'll be showing you how you can use Azigy to create and host your own Jeopardy games at your events. We'll first have to start by giving our quiz a name. I've given it the name Down for this example. We'll then have to choose the capacity in terms of the maximum number of participants we want our game to support, and then the default time per question. So how long should participants have to answer each clue? You can choose between these options, or you can even make it untimed. And then we'll have to choose to make our quiz either a custom quiz or an AI generated quiz. Choosing custom would mean that you start off with a blank board and you'd have to make all 30 questions on the Jeopardy board yourself. But using our new AI generated feature, you can feed our AI system your own documents and your own audio files, PDFs, Word documents, etc. And we can use that data to create the game for you. So let me go ahead and show you how that works. For this example, I'll be using this AP Physics review sheet I found online, and it covers a bunch of material. You can see it's 14 pages long. And let's say I'm a teacher who wants to, create a short review game before my students have their final exam. To do so, all I have to do is download the file and drag and drop it into this box. Once I drag and drop it, I'll have to provide a short description of what I want to do. So since I'm a teacher, I'll say, I want to host a review game for my students on this content before their final exam. Cool. From here, all I need to do is hit Generate Quiz and wait for about a minute. Once we read and parse the file data, we'll work on using AI to generate the content for the game automatically. And this is great because creating content for your students or for your trainings is a lot of work in and of itself. We want to make it easier for you to host these games, and we can basically, you can repurpose the content you already create and create these games automatically. And so let's take a look. It's made 6 different categories that it thought were apt, and we can take a look at any one of the questions. For example, let's look at forces in motion for 300. So you'll see what is the unit of force in the SI system, and it's given the answer as Newton, which is correct. You can take a look at any of these questions. Here it's given a formula, so it's saying name the kinematic equation used to find the final velocity without time as a variable, and there's the equation right there. If you want, you can go ahead and edit these questions, modify them to your heart's content, and you can even add multimedia, so you can add images and audio to these questions if you please, but I'll just leave them as text for now. And of course, you can change the default time per question right here. It's important to note that when you actually host the game, you won't have access to any of the answers. So if you do want access to the answer key, all you have to do is hit download, and you will see that you have access to the answers. So you can either print this out or open this on another monitor, so you can verify answers as you play the game. And when you do want to play the game, all you have to do is create a room with this quiz. And we can give this room maybe final exam prep as the name of the room. And once we've created the room, you'll see that we're greeted with this beautiful interface, and we can begin playing. So all you need to do is click on this little red button on the top right and share this link, or have your participants scan in using this QR code. And once they've done that, and once they've joined, you'll be able to view them on this leaderboard. And as they answer questions, you'll be able to mark their questions as correct or incorrect. They'll gain or lose points, and all of that is tracked automatically. Just to show you how this works, I'll pick up my phone and I'll join on my phone. So all I'll do is I'll scan that QR code on the screen. Okay. And I'll go ahead and join in. And so you'll see that I'm here on the leaderboard. Of course, I'm the first player because there's no other players, and I've earned 0 points so far. But you'll see on my phone, currently it says that the buzzer is locked because I haven't, as a host, I haven't clicked any of the questions yet. So let's say I go ahead and click forces in motion for 300. I press space to unlock the buzzers. As soon as the buzzer is unlocked on the host side, the players, your participants, immediately can buzz in. So I can go ahead and buzz in, and boom, there we go. It says I buzzed, and since I had 10 or 15 seconds to answer, I can answer. So if this were a classroom, one of your students is buzzed and they answer, maybe they say, Newton, which is the right answer, and you can go and click Y, or you can press the button on the bottom right to mark as correct. And then your participant automatically receives the correct number of points. So if we exit with space, we go back and examine the leaderboard, you'll see that my participant has gained 300 points because they gave the correct answer to that question. We can go ahead and do the same thing and mark as incorrect. So if we click vectors for 100 and it says what property distinguishes vectors from scalars, and if someone goes ahead and clicks buzz and they're stuck, they don't know what to say, you can mark it as incorrect by pressing N. And this opens up the buzzer again, so any other player can buzz in if they know the right answer. But if no one knows the right answer, you can click R to reveal the answer, and since there were no correct answers, no one gets any points, and any player that answered incorrectly loses points. So you can see that I've lost 100 points because I got the first question right, that was 300, and then minus 100, which is 200. So score keeping is tracked automatically, you don't have to do any of that. And I think that about concludes the demo. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at hello@azigy.com. So HELLO@azigy.com, and I'd be happy to answer them.